How do birds fly? Birds can fly because of the unique structure and function of their wings and feathers. Birds have large, lightweight wings that are made up of a network of bones, muscles, and tendons. The primary feathers on the wings are attached to the bones. The bird can control the shape and position of the wings using its muscles and tendons. This allows the bird to change the angle and curvature of the wings. This in turn changes the amount of lift and drag generated by the wings. In addition to their wings, birds have a unique type of feather called a flight feather. This feather is specially adapted for flight. Flight feathers are stiff and lightweight, with a curved shape. This helps to generate lift as air flows over the wings. The arrangement of the flight feathers also helps to reduce drag and turbulence as the bird moves through the air. Are the bones of a bird lighter? Yes, the bones of birds are generally much lighter than the bones of mammals of the same size. This is because birds need to be as lightweight as possible to fly efficiently. Bird bones have a unique structure that makes them both strong and lightweight. They are thin-walled and have air pockets inside it. Because of this, it reduces the weight of the bones while maintaining their strength. Also, bones of birds are also fused together in certain places. This makes them more rigid and better able to withstand the stresses of flight. Furthermore, birds have several other adaptations that help them to fly. For example, their respiratory system is more efficient than that of mammals, thus allowing them to extract more oxygen from each breath and power their high-energy flight muscles. Birds also have a streamlined body shape and a highly efficient circulatory system. This helps to minimize drag and deliver oxygen and nutrients to their muscles during flight. How do birds replace their feathers? Birds replace their feathers in a process called molting, which is similar to the process of shedding hair in mammals. Molting typically occurs once a year, although some birds may molt more or less frequently depending on their age, sex, and breeding status. During molting, the old feathers are gradually shed and replaced with new ones. The process of molting is controlled by hormones in the bird's body. The hormones stimulate the growth of new feathers and the shedding of old ones. Feathers grow from tiny follicles in the bird's skin, and they are nourished by a blood supply that runs through the shaft of each feather. As new feathers begin to grow, the old feathers are pushed out of their follicles and fall out. The process of molting usually takes several weeks or months. During this time, the bird may look ragged or unkempt as it sheds its old feathers and grows new ones. Once the molting process is complete, the bird's new feathers will be fully grown and functional, allowing the bird to maintain its body temperature, fly, and perform other important activities. Why do birds fly south for the winter? Many bird species fly south for the winter in a behavior known as migration. There are several reasons why birds undertake this long and often perilous journey. 1. Food availability. As winter sets in and temperatures drop, food becomes scarce in many parts of the world. By flying south to warmer climates, birds can find sources of food that are not available in their breeding grounds. 2. Breeding. Many bird species breed in the spring and summer months and then migrate south to escape the harsh winter conditions. By doing so, they can avoid the cold and snow, which can make it difficult to find food and shelter. 3. Daylight. Some birds migrate in response to changes in daylight hours. As the days become shorter in the fall and winter, birds may instinctively know that it is time to begin their journey south. 4. Climate. Birds that are adapted to warmer climates may not be able to survive the cold temperatures and harsh weather of the winter months in their breeding grounds. By flying south, they can find more suitable conditions for their survival. Migration is an important survival strategy for many bird species. It allows them to find food, escape the cold, and breed in more favorable conditions. Can all birds fly? While most bird species are capable of flight, not all birds can fly. Flightless birds have evolved in several groups of birds. These include ostriches, emus, rheas, cassowaries, kiwis, penguins, and several species of flightless rails. These birds have lost the ability to fly as a result of evolutionary adaptations to their environment. For example, such as living in areas with few predators, where flight was unnecessary. Some flightless birds, such as penguins, have evolved adaptations that allow them to swim and dive in the water. Other flightless birds, such as ostriches and emus, can run at high speeds on land to escape predators or pursue prey. While flightless birds may have lost the ability to fly, these flightless birds have evolved other adaptations that allow them to survive in their environments. An example of the adaptation is the specialized feeding habits or camouflage of these birds. Why is a bird's beak important? A bird's beak is an important adaptation that allows it to perform a wide range of tasks that are essential for its survival. The beak is a specialized structure that is adapted to the bird's particular diet, lifestyle, and environment, and it is used for a variety of functions, including 1. Feeding. The beak is the primary tool that birds use to capture, hold, and manipulate their food. 1. Different bird species have evolved different types of beaks that are adapted to their particular diet. For example, birds that eat seeds have short, strong beaks that are designed for cracking open tough shells. Another example are birds that eat insects. These birds have long, slender beaks that can probe into crevices and capture prey. 2. Defense. The beak can also be used as a weapon for defense against predators or rivals. Some birds have sharp, hooked beaks that are used for tearing and puncturing. Others have strong, heavy beaks that are used for headbutting or pushing. 3. Communication. Birds also use their beaks to communicate with each other. They do this by making sounds, displaying colors, or performing various movements. For example, some birds use their beaks to create clicking or popping sounds that signal their presence to others. Other birds use their beaks to display bright colors that indicate their breeding status. 4. Nest building. Many birds use their beaks to construct nests. They do this by gathering and arranging materials such as twigs, grasses, and feathers. Overall, the beak is a highly specialized and versatile structure that plays a critical role in the life of a bird. The beak allows birds to feed, defend itself, communicate, and build its nest. Different type of bird beaks and their adaptation. Bird beaks, also known as bills or rostrums, come in a wide variety of shapes and sizes, each adapted to the specific needs of the bird's diet and lifestyle. Here are some examples. 1. Seed-eating beaks. These beaks are short, strong, and cone-shaped, with a sharp tip that can crack open tough seed shells. Examples of birds with seed-eating beaks include finches, sparrows, and crossbills. 2. Insect-eating beaks. These beaks are long, slender, and pointed, with a curved or hooked tip. These beaks can probe into crevices and capture insects. Examples of birds with insect-eating beaks include warblers, woodpeckers, and flycatchers. 3. Fish-eating beaks. These beaks are sharp, pointed, and often hooked, with a serrated edge that can grip and tear apart fish. Examples of birds with fish-eating beaks include eagles, ospreys, and pelicans. 4. Nectar-eating beaks. These beaks are long, thin, and curved, with a brush-like tip that can extract nectar from flowers. Examples of birds with nectar-eating beaks include hummingbirds and honeyeaters. 5. Fruit-eating beaks. These beaks are broad, flat, and often curved, with a wide base that can grasp and hold on to fruit. Examples of birds with fruit-eating beaks include toucans, parrots, and hornbills. 6. Generalist beaks. Some birds have beaks that are adapted to a wide range of foods, allowing them to eat a variety of different items. Examples of birds with generalist beaks include crows, magpies, and jays. For birds, the shape and size of a bird's beak is closely tied to its diet and feeding behavior. These beaks are an important adaptation that allows it to thrive in its environment. What is the largest and smallest bird in the world? The largest bird in the world is the ostrich, Struthiocamelus. This bird can stand up to 9 feet, 2.7 meters, tall and weigh up to 320 pounds, 145 kilograms. Ostriches are flightless birds native to Africa, and are known for their long necks, powerful legs, and distinctive feathers. The smallest bird in the world is the bee hummingbird, Melissuga heleni. This bird measures just 2.2 inches, 5.5 centimeters, long and weighs only 0.06 ounces, 1.8 grams. Bee hummingbirds are found in Cuba and the surrounding islands. They are known for their iridescent feathers and rapid wing beats, which allow them to hover in place while feeding on nectar. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.